your feet, maggot!
Sergeant Farrell! Sergeant Farrell! Can I help you,
My name is Major Bill Cage, U.S. Army Media Relations. I was at a bachelor party or a poker game. You have an order in your left pocket that says, I'm a deserter caught impersonating an officer. But what it doesn't say is that your name is Master Sergeant Farrell from Science Hill, Kentucky. And if you'll give me 30 seconds to explain how I know that, you may just save the lives of every soldier on this base.
You have to listen to me. They know we're coming. They're waiting for us. I have been there. I've seen it. You're all doomed. You're doomed.
Okay, fine. This is J Squad. Yes?
This is J Squad here.
Not that I should know that, but okay. Have any of you met me before?
Bitch, I don't know.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you. Your name is Nance. You're Bill. Kimmel. You fight balls out, literally. Ford, Skinner, Griff. He doesn't talk much. But there's a card game under the bed.
Thanks a lot, asshole.
Kimmel's working on flush, spades, clubs. And you're gonna make me eat those cards. Am I right? What I'm about to tell you sounds crazy. It's true. And you have to listen to me. Your very lives depend on it.
1 minute! What is he saying? Nance! What is he saying? Stand by to deploy! The ship is about to explode!
What's going on, ladies and gents in Cyberland? Coming back with another film review. This time I'm doing a sci-fi again. Edge of Tomorrow. Now, just so you know, originally this film was not called Edge of Tomorrow. It was originally called Live, Die, Repeat. That's originally what it was called. I know this because the film got pushed back. And it wasn't because of a COVID situation. It got pushed back for some weird reason. And it was originally called Live, Die, Repeat. And then at some point it came out, and as it was coming out, they changed the name of it to Edge of Tomorrow. But again, originally it was called Live, Die, Repeat. And if you're one of those people that have one of those posters, it's worth a lot of money because they changed the title. It's kind of like Return of the Jedi. The original title was called Revenge of the Jedi, and then there's a poster of it, but it got changed to Return of the Jedi, something like that. So the film is about Tom Cruise, who is a spokesperson for the military. The world has been fighting these aliens, and millions and millions of people are getting killed. It's not working out too good. And he's a spokesperson for the government, And at some point, he gets thrusted in to go fight, and he's like, well, I'm not doing that. And unfortunately, he gets kind of like court-martialed and forced to fight, and if he doesn't, he's going to get killed. But he gets killed anyway. He goes in, has no training, no experience, and gets killed. All of a sudden, he wakes up, doing the same thing again. Same exact thing, meeting with Bill Paxton's character, the late Bill Paxton, and does the same mission again and gets killed again. And he keeps doing that every so often and keeps getting killed, but gradually he's realizing what's going on and kind of avoids getting killed, and he keeps getting further and further. And at some point he meets Emily Blunt, and they kind of start talking, and he realizes that something happened with him to where he keeps there's something in him that's causing him to be able to repeat these situations, and apparently she had it at one point. And that's just the film, to figure out how to stop these aliens and win the war that the humans have been involved in. So with this film, as I watched it, I felt like this reminded me of a hard Nintendo game. I kid you not. Not the current stuff. I mean the cartridge where you had to blow on it, insert it perfectly to be able to play it so the game didn't freeze. That Nintendo. Everybody knows what I'm talking about who played Nintendo. Majority of those games were fucking just ridiculously hard. There was only a handful of people in the world that could beat almost every single one of those Nintendo games because they were just extremely, extremely, extremely hard. And this just reminded me of it, where you die. It's like playing Super Mario Brothers. You die, okay, start over again and go through the same level and don't do the thing you did before. Get further and further, you die, okay, go through the level again, do all that stuff you didn't do before, and go further. And you just keep dying until you get further and further in the game. And that's what it reminded me of. The characters were cool. I mean, Tom Cruise was pretty much the star of the film, and he really stole the scenes, and he always does for the actor he is. My rating for the film is 8 out of 10 yes sirs. I almost gave it a 7, but looking back on it, I'd give it an 8 because it was entertaining. It wasn't a bad film. And it was nice to see a change of pace because he does a lot of drama as opposed to just action. He doesn't do a lot of sci-fi. And it was nice to see him doing something different. The suits kind of also reminded me, if anybody's ever seen Exo Squad. That was a show in the 90s that was on Channel 13, or I think it was... For me, it was Channel 13. I think it was USA Network or something. It had Sonic, and it had Exo Squad on it. And these suits remind me of the Exo Squad characters. I felt... I don't think there was really anything that could have made me like it more than an 8, a solid 8. I didn't dislike it. There wasn't anything I didn't care for. It's a good film. I can watch it multiple times, but it's not something I rank like I love it, but it's not a bad film. It's something that when I feel like it, I'll watch it again, have a good time, have some popcorn, enjoy it for what it is. But it's nothing like, it's not terrible to where, it's just like, it's cool. It's a good film, has action, has a good story, has good dialogue, and it keeps you wondering exactly what the hell is going on. So, I'd say if you've never seen it, check it out. You very well can enjoy it for what it is. And it's just a good old popcorn flick. So that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.